Good morning and welcome to this edition of the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show. We're jam-packed this morning. A little bit later in the program, an update on the waiting child segment. Daria Chisholm is back. She's going to tell you about a very exciting march coming up on the 30th of this month. We're going to talk about the issue of suicide. And then we begin with a very interesting subject, one that we've never really done on the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show. Please welcome my guest, Reverend Connie Spearman. She's of Newma Ministries and CDC. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So who is Newma?
Newma is a ministry, first of all, and last year we decided to do Newma CDC, which is the community development, training people in that is underemployed and non-employed and coming out of prison to do CDLs, personal care training for those that are able to, insurance, which is property, casualty, life health, and also entrepreneurship.
So obviously you identified that there was a need within the community for this kind of training.
Yes, it is. It's a great need for those that are not employed. And this is for them to have a healthy and a lifestyle to have a greater impact on earning more money.
I'm guessing it also helps self-esteem and self-worth.
Yes, it does, especially one of the things that I like about our programs is that they will be able to get a state license to work in the CDL department, working as a self-employed person if they would want to. Also, if they want to do insurance, they will be able to work in that field for an insurance company, or they will be able to work for themselves. So
now, obviously, running a program like this is a great idea.
Yes.
If it's a need.
Yes.
But this stuff costs money.
Yes, it does. It costs a lot of money. And that's why we're having our first inaugural fundraiser next week at the August Wilson Center.
And that's on the
28th of June.
The 28th of June. Okay.
From 6 to 9.
Okay.
Yes.
And tell me what's involved in the fundraiser.
Well, what's involved is we're going to have a silent auction to help also raise money from people that gave really nice gifts. So, and we have the fabulous sounds of the Bill Henry. He's going to be there. Yes, he's going to be there.
Bill Henry's going to be there?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to have hors d'oeuvres, heavy hors d'oeuvres from Bistro de Grove.
Okay.
We're going to showcase a couple of entrepreneurs that just been in business a couple years that Newma has kind of help along the way, that we have mentored. So we're going to showcase them. But we have 2 awards that we're giving out, and it's called Newness of Life Awards. And one is going to go to Sharon McDaniels of Second Chance.
Oh, sure.
And the other person is going to be Chris Edmonds. He does a lot of exercise around this community.
He's exercised right on this set.
Oh, wonderful. Yes. So we're going to give those 2 awards away.
Now, how do you get tickets?
You could get tickets through Eventbrite, or we're going to try to have some tickets down there because a lot of people do not like to go on the computer to buy tickets. For some reason, I don't know why.
Well, a lot of people also procrastinate and wait
Exactly.
for the last minute. I mean, I hate to say that, and if that's you, I'm sorry. But
and that is one of the biggest problems we're having right now. A lot of people are just not, buying the tickets as fast as we would like them to.
And then also, in folks' defense, sometimes you got to wait till payday.
Yes, you do.
There are other factors there as well.
Yes,
now,
definitely.
this is your inaugural event, but you have several other events in the works as well, correct?
Yes, we have several other events in the works. So once we do this, we're thinking about doing something for the fall. We're trying to have it at least twice a year or maybe even once a year for a fundraiser.
Okay, and then at the end of the day, so the training hasn't started yet, correct?
We have been doing a little bit of training. Yes, we have.
Right.
We have been training people in the insurance aspect of our training, and we also, like I said, the entrepreneurship. All right,
and then you'll add on the other levels, like the CDL. That CDL license thing, that's very popular. A lot of guys I know, especially guys who fit into the very categories that you described, that have just recently been released or had some addiction-related issues, and now they're clean and sober.
Right.
They all have an interest in getting their CDL license.
I think that's going to be a really great thing. Right now, we do have a list of maybe about 20-25 people that is on the waiting list, but it's very, very expensive. But I know that we're going to definitely make our target for the doing this fundraiser.
During the fundraising. So that kind of brings us back full circle. So the event again is on
June 28th.
Okay.
It's a Thursday, but that's okay. Come out after work from 6 to 9.
at the August Wilson Center.
At the August Wilson Center.
Preferably, folks will go to Eventbrite and buy their tickets.
Yes, go to Eventbrite and buy your tickets. If not, we're going to have some available. We're located at 10 Duff Road, Suite 210. So if you want to, you could come up there and buy a ticket. We're there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
From she usually get there about 8:30 to about 4.
You're giving folks way too many options. Go to Eventbrite, buy your
I
ticket.
know, that is
it.
so
Yeah.
right. Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm guessing we'll
Yes.
have to have you back because it sounds
Definitely.
like an exciting program. Indeed.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for
We're going to
having
take
me.
a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about suicide. It's a subject that's been in the news, and we're going to talk about how our community is being affected. Don't go away.